It's been maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. Um, the life of a twin flame journey has lulls, ups, downs. It sort of feels like you've gone to a carnival. At any rate, I have been working on my legacy. And I thought I had hit the easy button when I had determined that of all the projects I had on my plate, that artwork would be the easiest one for me to get going again, because just like my twin flame, I have been in a block, mental block, emotional block. That's where I've been. So I prepared myself. I had a divine agreement with my angels and guides that if they would help me find the paints, I would get started, because the message that came through to me was, I need to leave the gate. I need to move out of the house. I need to participate in the community, which frightens me a little bit, but I'll be very honest. I had not had my shot, not because I have some preference, but because I'm distrusting of the federal government, frankly. I'm not afraid to admit that, but at the same time, it became very clear that if I am going to continue on this journey, which is going to be taking me to being more in the public, I need to take responsibility for getting my shot. So I had my first shot, and my second shot is coming up on the 25th. And then I understand there's like a 2-week period after that. And then I will be actually starting to work, hopefully, with people who would like some one-on-one art training. And that's where I'm starting. So today I left the house, suited up with my mask, and went to the public library and started the process of letting the community know that this is by donation only, and that I would be moving forward in this capacity. Because it seems that if I don't do this, then it slows up the progress of my divine masculine getting here. Because we're coming to a point now where everything is precision. I got a message that my divine counterpart is dealing with an old childhood wound, deep childhood wound, that he keeps avoiding. And so he is in a process of dealing with that. And I am in a process of starting to step out of the gate, starting to move forward on a process that's been years in the making, by the way, because I have downloaded projects literally on every device I have. I have projects that are needing to be birthed. That is part of what my divine masculine and I will be doing as a power couple. So I'm on here today because I am starting a program. And I'll tell you a little bit about the Easy Button. Back in the day when the Easy Button was an advertisement, some of you might recall it was for, I think it was Office Max or Office Depot, one of them. And the Easy Button became my favorite advertisement for getting things accomplished. And at that time, I remember saying to myself, you know, angels and guides, if you ever want me to do something, you're going to have to get me an easy button, because I'm easily overwhelmed. I get stuck in the details. I think about it so much that I never get to it. Does this sound like my masculine? Oh, yeah. So I ask for them to make sure that if that day ever arrived, then I would need the easy button. And sure enough, they have given me an easy button. And where I have started my book, Pursuit of the Flame, it sort of came to a screeching halt when I didn't know what to do next, and I didn't have the financial budget to hire the help. So the next project for me was a workbook that I really want to do. And it just so happened that I had several people that I watch and I pay attention to that are my mentors. They're the people that I respond best to, that all have component parts to what I determined would be my next thing, my next project. And that next project is Pursuit of the Flame Art and Heart Journal. And it will be a 40-day journal that I will be doing here starting tomorrow. So if you get this and you're able to prepare yourself, great. If you don't, and at some point in the future, you come back to this day, then you're still going to be just fine, because the whole point of this process is to allow you to have some control over this process. It isn't going to cost you any money. Yes, I'll take donations, but I haven't set that up. So the whole point for me is I really don't want to involve myself with physical money. I would rather do what I'm working towards, which is coin current, which is your energy, my energy, becoming a form of payment, and not having any paper money, so that we completely take back control of the financial system. And I do have some basics on how that's going to happen. I am enlisting people who understand cryptocurrency, but they won't have any crypto. It'll just be energy in the form of energy that we each produce and contribute within the group that we determine is the group. So I'll have further details about that further along as it's actually developed. But what I want to do right now is I want to sort of give you a heads up. This is a pre-day. So in this pre-day, what I want to let you know is there will be some chakra and breathing work that we do, so that you have an idea, some meditative work, some positive affirmations, and a journaling portion, which you will need to get yourself a journal of some type, and preferably either typing paper or actual art paper, to fit a size that it works for you to put in your journal each day, to just sort of clip it in there. You staple it, put it with tape, however you want. But the goal is to give you back some of your innate childhood joyful qualities while you're going through a process of determining where you are at with your boundaries, with your heart, with your emotions, and setting you into a process that I will let you know what books I used. You can get them at the library if you want to actually use these books to go into further self-discovery. And I hope to, at the end of this, have something that everyone and anyone who turns into my channel or is directed to my channel can do a 40-day process using art and the human heart to start to develop some of these boundaries, healing, and some of these restorative qualities that we all need moving into this period that we're in right now currently. So I will cover now that the first project, which will start tomorrow, will be concerning breathing. This is day 0, which is a number 0. So we're starting with day 0 tomorrow as the breath work, the chakra, and mantras. So you can count on that for tomorrow. What I would like to see for the conclusion of tomorrow will be that some form of artwork. So crayons, if that's what you have available, get those. If you have a little more expensive paper, watercolor would be nice. But whatever you have available, even if it's only a pencil, doing a pencil sketch and going back later and adding colors with colored pencils or anything that you would like works, so that there's no budgetary issues for you, that this is strictly something where you get to have fun and go back and reconnect with your childhood, reconnect with your inner child, your creative essence. And I would even say that if you have children, this might be a great project to do with your children. And it's not going to be super lengthy. I think I'm going to say within an hour, but it may not last an hour. It just sort of depends. And this is something that you can repeat periodically throughout the year. This is the 3rd time, going on the 4th time, that I have done this process, and I find it invaluable. It has altered my perception of the choices I make, and I believe that it can give all of us an opportunity to be more forthright in our moving into a 5th dimensional thought process. So I want to leave it there, since this is not, I'm not wanting to be too totally long, and it's almost at 13 minutes now. So I bid you a good day, and I send you off with the blessing of love and light. Thank you.